also my septum. You know, one other thing I don't understand is how there's men I've seen more than I've seen plenty of men. Like, septums are a red flag, and somebody commented that on one of my videos last night. I don't know why. Like, why? You're a red flag. And it wouldn't let me video reply. I guess it doesn't do that anymore. I don't know. But it's like, how are they a red flag when most men are walking red flags? Who unalive people, SA people, all that shit. Like, and you're gonna just say a piercing is a fucking red flag, Mr. Michigan man? Like, I just don't get it. If anything, most people from Michigan are fucking red flags. No, only one person that I know of from there is a fucking red flag. And that's my boyfriend's ex-best friend. But other people that I know from there, like one of my friends on here isn't. They're really a really kind person, really kind guy. And then there's somebody else that's on my Facebook. Well, we're not Facebook friends. I follow her. She's a really good person, really cool. So it's just that dude and the ex-best friend. So, but I really don't like Missouri. I have a bad experience there. One time in like 2011, I think it was, or 12. I had this ex-girlfriend. I don't think we were dating at the time. I think we dated after that. I was with my ex, my oldest daughter's dad. But I was poly. And this girl I knew, she wanted me to take her to get her girlfriend from Missouri. She lived in Topeka, I lived in Manhattan, an hour apart. So we went to Missouri to get this girl. It was a fucking mess. She was staying with these roommates, and apparently she had told them that we were going to give them gas money or give them money or whatever because she owed them money. And when we didn't, they fucking chased us and followed us the whole way till the fucking state line. That was fucking terrifying. Because I didn't know if they were going to run me off the road or not, but I had my son with me. He was like a toddler, and I'm like, are you serious? You're going to put me in this situation? Like, and then after that, I'm like, fuck Missouri. Specifically Belton, Missouri. If you know about that, you know what I mean, because that's where it was. And I think had a girl that I met. I think she had made a post on Craigslist back in like 2014 when back when you could, like, you made posts on there to make connections or whatever. And I think either I replied or it was me. I don't know. No, I think I replied to hers. Or maybe she replied. I think I might have made a post on there and she replied or something. I fucking can't remember because there was one time another person did reply, or I replied to, I don't know, but it was during the time that I had the first time I had ever shaved my head. And that first one was just like, nah, I'm sorry, I can't, no. Like, really, hair grows back. But I get it. People have preferences. But this other one didn't care, and she was actually originally from Belton, Missouri, but she moved, and she wasn't like those people, but she knew what I meant. But I think she ended up falling in love with me, but I don't really know because it was hard to tell. Except for when I went to, like, we had an off and on thing. Neither one of us, it was never aligned for us to actually date. She wasn't ready when I was ready, and then vice versa. I'm just like, and the guy she was married to at the time, like, ended up being jealous. Like, this happened before with another ex. Like, but that other ex convinced her husband to let her date me And he ended up hating me. Like, why are you hating me? Your wife is the one that... I don't know, I guess I get it, but... Anyways, this is part of my queer story. I don't know if I talked about this specific one, but I just kind of give a rundown. But, like, yeah, the one from Missouri, she ended up not being with her husband much after that. Like, in 2015, she was trying to have kids with him, but it was him that was making it so they couldn't. And so she's with somebody else. I think they're still together, and she ended up having a baby with them and everything, so... She found her husband for that one, and then they're still together as far as I know. Shit happens, you know, but I'm glad she seems to be happier now. I don't know, I haven't talked to her since 2020 because we were getting closer. And she moved to Tennessee, but when she came to visit in Kansas City, because that's where she had moved to from Belton, and I was in Topeka, I was gonna go meet her in Kansas City to see her, but she never let me know. And then, like, it felt like she was like dragging me along or something. It was weird, and it's like, okay, fine, I'll just cut you off and never talk to you again. But maybe I was wrong, you know. Maybe I should reach out and be like, I don't know, because when I used to, before when I was younger, I would not cut people off for. I was just a people pleaser or whatever. And then when I started boundaries and stuff and like not and cutting people off, I cut them off too soon sometimes. But I don't know, back then I probably just overdid it. And now I'm learning how to be like more neutral, like have the boundaries, but some people can have access to you, but they have limited access. Like, how to do that. My boyfriend actually is kind of teaching me that. Isn't that weird? How it works like that. I always thought his neutrality was kind of like, you put up with that. But it's like, some people, you know, it works for some people. And it seems like it's, you know, some of his family it'll work. But I don't know so far. But yeah, that story. But in 2015, me and my ex-best friend went to visit that girl in Missouri, and we really had a good time. We were acting like we were girlfriends and dating, and then my best friend, I think, was into me, and she had to see me do with her, and then see me with another person that I didn't even date, which was another one of my ex-best friend's sisters. And then, I don't know, my ex-best friend tried to kiss me. Like, not the other one that took me to... she's paid for the gas to get us to Kansas City. With the Missouri girl, her husband at the time ended up getting jealous, and she ended up blocking both of us because he told her to, and later we found that out, and it's like, what? Oh, well. But yeah, the first time me and the Kansas City girl met, was at a bar, like the Kansas City District Lights and whatever, Power District or whatever. That's a bunch of bars down there. I don't know if it's still called that, but first time I met her there, she was not afraid to kiss me and show me affection. And most girls, I ended up finding most girls are so, like, still partially in the closet and wouldn't show that public affection and shit. And I'm like, oh my god, this is very attractive. Because I didn't care. Wasn't afraid to show it. So it's like, I don't know, I just thought it was cool. But yeah, I didn't mean to get off on this tangent. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna not make any more of these for now because my data is uploading them really slow, but I'm having a good day, and I hope y'all are having a good day too. Well, I love y'all. Bye.